So I just wanted to do a quick garden tour here, just kind of an update. This is my black-eyed Susan vine, and I'm still having trouble getting it to bloom very much. Did read that they like to be root bound to bloom, which I have, I think, 4 of them in there, 3 or 4. So I would think they would be, but they're just not blooming real hardy. I have long acting fertilizer in there. I'm thinking I might have to give it some short acting and see if that helps. And here we have the lily of the valley. It is starting to die off. Just very recently has started doing that. Of course, the Asian lilies are done. And here's some more lily of the valley. And that still looks pretty green. There's some brown starting there. Some more Asian lilies. My knockout roses and the Asian beetles are just tearing this apart. I just cut it back, part of it, the other day, trying to get rid of that damage, and not seeing any beetles or any of them on there today. So maybe they're finally done. That would be nice. Very nice. Then over here we have Stella de Oro that is winding down its season. It does have some blooms coming here for its second flush of blooms, so that'll be nice. And of course, the clematis is done for the year. Some of those leaves are starting to dry up and turn brown. And this other knockout, I don't see any beetles on it. So, very hopeful. Maybe they are done. Yesterday, there were still clumps on there, so maybe they've decided to leave. And here's another one. This one looks better. They're not getting these roses quite so bad. And I've got some more rose buds started. The salvia has flushed again from when I cut it off, and it is having a smaller bloom, but it's still a nice bloom. Here's another knockout, another clematis, and they're starting to end their season. It's end of August here already. I can't believe this summer has gone so fast, and things are just starting to wind down. Begonia a few days ago looked much healthier. Now it's starting to look, I don't know, a little tired, but we've been having really, really cool nights, getting down in the 50s, and I'm thinking they're not liking that too much. They like warmth. This black-eyed Susan vine is actually blooming a little more than the other one, but we'll see how that goes. The bleeding hearts are dying back. These have died back quite a bit in the last couple of days. They were much more green when I first came through the beds. I put in some impatiens to try and fill in. They were on clearance, so thought I could try and fill in some of the flowers because I pulled the pansies out that were, or not pansies, poppies out that were done. There's one back there that bloomed again and I need to pull it. I put some bulbs in here, some lily bulbs. I'm hoping they will come up and bloom yet this year. This is the balloon plant. It's got no flower buds right now. It's a pink one. And the geraniums are blooming for me though. This is some more Stella de Oro, and it's starting to pop up some more blooms for this fall. So, yay! This echinacea, it's a color changing echinacea. I got it on QVC, but it's just not very happy this year. I'm not sure what's going on there. It was much happier last year. I've fed it. We'll see. Some more impatiens, and these are really happy. They're really starting to put on some blooms here, and it's even started to bloom. And there I have a small geranium. Over here we have bleeding heart that has died back. I cut a lot of that back. looks like we have some columbine coming there too. And a Stella de Oro that I think I really need to move to a different place. I don't think it's happy there when the bleeding heart comes up. It kind of crowds it and doesn't let it get much sun there. So we'll check out the other side. And here, bleeding heart's starting to die back. I cut some of it out the other day. We have some columbine that is hanging in the green part there. That's a Stella de Oro, and they don't look, and there's a second one here. They don't look like they're putting on any blooms for this fall, at least not yet. Echinacea, some of its blooms are looking kind of beat up. It's been blooming for a while now. And now, if you can see in the back, the blooms are becoming more of an orange. And I think that's probably because of the cooler temperatures we're having. Here I have a balloon flower that is actually blooming for us. It's got nice big colorful blooms going on here. And then a geranium that is very happy in this spot. It's just going crazy. Now this Stella de Oro has some blooms coming up for the fall, which is nice. And we have some climbing rose back here and a couple weeds that I need to pull. That climbing rose, when I first got it, something was eating it off and I thought it killed it. Bought a second one to put in there and noticed the first one is starting to grow back. Covered them with a cloche for several weeks to give them a chance to kind of get established. And then some more columbine coming up. For here we have a heuchera that is not happy. I don't know why. It just does not want to grow there. I have an echinacea that is looking very happy. And here we have some dahlias. Here we have some salvia. That's the white salvia. This is hardy geranium and they're done for the year, as well as this beard's tongue's done for the year. This yellow knockout rose really suffered. It turned all brown when I first put it in. I don't know what was wrong, but now it's coming back and looking very healthy and putting on some blooms there, so hopefully we'll get some blooms this fall. Some more salvia, an echinacea, and a dahlia, but you can hardly see the flowers under there, but it's putting on more flower blooms. And another heuchera, and this one's happy where it's at, so. That's it for the garden tour for today. We'll update more later. Happy gardening, everyone.